Hey everyone, just a quick word before we get started on this beer review. If you're interested in purchasing any of these beers that you see on my channel, stick around to the end of the video and I will tell you where you can purchase them at online. Now, isn't that lovely? Have beer shipped right to your home and don't have to go anywhere. All right, enjoy the video. Cheers to that. Welcome, my friends. Thanks so much for stopping by once again as we sample some more great tasting international craft beers with Dr. Dave. Fantastic, baby. Now, for our sampling pleasures and tasting delights, today we have a special treat from Ireland. Oh, yeah, laddies and lassies. This is the Harp Lager, all the way from Dublin, Ireland. Checks in at 4.5% alcohol by volume, and the date stamp on the back says we should enjoy it before 3 more months go by. So, no problem. We're going to enjoy it today. Hey, I don't have a Harp bottle cap on my fridge, so that refrigerator is filling up quickly with these new bottles I have. The Harp, there you go. So let's go ahead and use this lovely glassware that I just washed and rinsed with cold water. Make sure you always rinse your glassware with cold water, especially after you've had it in warm or hot water. You don't want to have your glassware hot and your beer cold. It's not going to work out so well. Well, now that poured out quite nondescript. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and put our stir thick in here, and we're going to make it look like a beer that it should be. It's a world-class beer, and we're going to make it look that way. There we go. It only takes a minute. There you have it. There you have it. Lively carbonation. Now, this beer is cold. You can see the chill haze on the glass here because Dr. Dave likes his lagers and Pilsners cold. Pilsner is a style of lager, by the way. Beautiful medium golden color here with lively carbonation. Nice solid bit of foam. Let's see what we can pick up in aroma. Oh, it's a nice bit of malt in there with some citrus. Oh, yeah. Hmm. Now, my ancestors came from Ireland, but it's a darn shame that we didn't keep the Irish traditions in my family. But my uh, grandfather's name was Aloysius. Now, could you imagine growing up with a name like Aloysius? Oh, I bet he was really teased at school, or maybe not. I don't know. Yeah, being from Ireland, I don't know. Who knows? But anyway, cheers to all the brewers in Ireland who make this beer possible, and cheers to you at home for watching. Very smooth, very easy drinking. Some nice sweet malts in here, a little bit of citrus as well, a little citrusy. Mm. Now, see, you could sit at the bar and drink these one, two, three. That's the problem. There's an Irish pub here in Cleveland where I live, and man, I'm telling you, on happy hour, they have those pints. They have the Imperial pints, 20 ounces, okay? Imperial pint is 20 ounces, and this is $3. $3 for this 20-ounce beer. You can't beat that with a stick, I'm telling you. Now look at the lacing that's leaving there on the side of the glass. Still got that carbonation flowing up from the bottom. Got chill haze on here. As this beer warms, it's going to bring forth more aroma and flavor, but as it is right now, it's perfect for me. I used to drink this beer quite a bit when I lived in downtown because yeah, the special. Now, I should preface this. I don't know if the special is still $3 because I haven't been downtown in years. But even if it's $4 for an Imperial pint glass, that's still a bargain, right? That's still a bargain. That's beautiful. Man, I'm telling you, that is some good beer. This beer is really delicious on tap. If you've never tried this beer, try to find yourself a good Irish pub. I'm talking about a really good Irish pub in your neighborhood that has these kind of beers on tap because you can familiarize yourself with some really good beers from Ireland and the UK. And I'll tell you one thing, man, you won't be sorry. Yeah, you won't be sorry. The only thing is, when you go out to the store to buy those beers, number one, you can't find them. Number two, if you do find them, it's going to cost you a few bucks. Yeah, that's the problem. But this beer right here, very smooth, easy drinking, light bodied. Oh man, light mouthfeel, but it has good flavors to it. It's got those nice sweet malts, good malt backbone mixed in with a little bit of citrus here and there. Mm, and look at that. Look at that lacing. I'm telling you, you cannot fake that. You cannot. I don't care what I do to this beer ahead of time. I can't fake that, man, because if it's not there, it's not there. And the cleanliness of the glass has a lot to do with it, of course, but you can have squeaky clean glassware and you won't get this kind of head retention and lacing if the beer is not up to snuff. So. Yeah, if you've never tried Harp Lager, you're missing out. It's one of the great beers of the world. And a lot of people say, well, it's just a lager. Well, I tell you one thing, it's a lot better than the macro lagers we have here in the States. I can guarantee that. Yeah, even though, people like those beers to each his or her own. But man, if you want some taste, if you want some flavor, try this out. Yeah, it may be a run of the mill beer in Ireland, but I tell you what, for us here in the States, it's a treat. Well, there you have it, my friends. Life is short. Let's be happy and try new things like this beer from Ireland. Laddies and lassies. All right, my friends. Until we meet next time, here's wishing all of you the very best of goodbyes. And as always, cheers. Okay, everyone. As promised, Dr. Dave's going to tell you where he buys his beers and where you can buy them also. First on the list is rivalrybrews.com. Now, don't worry, I'm going to put the links in the description box for you. Rivalry Brews is a relatively new mail order place. It's based right here in Ohio, in Medina, and they are fantastic. I tell you what, when they first started, I got free shipping on all the beers. Now I think they charge me $2. $2 for 12 beers. That's fantastic. Now, as far as I know, they ship to the lower 48, but you might want to check the website on that. I can't be 100% sure, but the shipping is fast. The turnaround is fast, and if anything's wrong, they will fix it right away. I only had one issue with them, and they refunded half my purchase order, which I thought was more than fair. More than fair. So anyway, by the way, disclaimer, I don't get any money on any of this. I'm not affiliated with any of these beer companies. They don't know I'm doing this. I'm just telling you where to buy the beer. Now, one day I may be affiliated, and if I am at that point, I'll certainly let you know. So, Rivalry Brews, located right here in Ohio, they specialize in Ohio beers, beers from Pennsylvania and Indiana. So, if you want some good Ohio craft beer, that's a good place to start. The second one on my list, oh, I love this place. It's called Halftime Beer. Halftime Beer has two locations in New York State, Poughkeepsie, and I believe it's pronounced Mamaroneck. Mamaroneck. Yeah, don't quote me on that pronunciation. I tried my best. Yeah, anyway, they have more beer online than you could possibly look at in a day. I'm telling you, they have beer everywhere on that website. And all you have to do is go on there, make your selection, and have it shipped. Now, they do have gift boxes, which come with a really nice cooler. Yeah, and you can't beat it. It's $5 shipping on those special orders. Now, on the other beers, the shipping can get a little bit pricey, but I've never had an order for more than $20 shipping, which I think is really good for 12 bottles of beer. Now, if you get cans, it's less cost because it weighs less. And that's what costs the money is the weight and the size of the box. So, yeah, check them out. Now, I belong to two of their what's known as Beer of the Month Club. I'm in their German Beer of the Month Club, so I get 12 bottles from six different breweries, two of each, once a month. And there's a lot of beers in there that I've never heard of from Germany. I thought I had them all, not even close. And then I have the Around the World Beer Club, which is exactly what it sounds like. It's beers from all over the world. So far, I only got one beer that I didn't really like. It happens. It happens. And, you take your chances on that. But I got some beer from South Korea, of all places, South Korea. I thought it was really, really good. Now, last on the list, but not least, and I didn't put these in any particular order, it's the Best Damn Beer Shop. Now, they're out of San Diego, and they have a killer selection. I'm telling you. Matter of fact, talking about all this beer, I'm going to have one here. Mm, that's just a regular run of the mill Pilsner, German style, but it hits the spot on a day like this. Anyway, Best Damn Beer Shop. Woo! Now, their shipping, they require you to choose in lots of six. So you can get 6, 12, 18, 24 is the maximum. And their shipping is reasonable considering I'm on the East Coast and they're on the West Coast. Yeah, the shipping is generally about $19 for a 12 bottle selection, which I don't think is a lot. $19? No, I don't think that's a lot. Now, the more beer you buy, the less money it's going to cost. That's just a fact of economics. So if you want to buy six beers, it's going to cost more to ship it than the 12. Hey, I don't make the rules, man. Just buy more beer. You save more money on shipping. What can I tell you? Yeah, but they're a great place, and so all three of those places, Rivalry Brews for Ohio beers, and then you have the Halftime Beverage, which is in New York. They have a selection on everything, and same thing with Best Damn Beer Shop. Now, if you want some West Coast beers that you can't find in your town, that's the place to buy them at. Last but not least, people always ask me, what is that on your beer glass? Well, I bought it at Amazon, Amazon.com. It's called a vacuum vin. Vacuum vin. And if I'm not mistaken, it's from Sweden, if I'm not mistaken. And the inside of it is lined with special material. So what you do is you put this in the freezer, you let it sit overnight, and then you put your beverage in here, and it will maintain that beverage at around 38 degrees, which is really cold for a beer. But I like my pilsners cold. Now, if you already have a beer that warmed up, put it in here and it'll bring it to the proper temperature, no doubt. And I said last, but I was mistaken. This is the last thing I want to talk about. Dr. Dave's beer glasses. Now, I did sell these a number of years ago when I had my other beer channel. And this is a new design, though. This is a different design. Now, I could sell these if there's enough interest in them, but I have to order them about 144 at a time. So I don't want to order them unless there's some real interest in them. Now, it's difficult to see on here, but it says Dr. Dave's cheap ass beer reviews. Yeah, it's not really going to come out that well there on the camera. But I would sell these at cost. Now, I'm not trying to make any money on them. I think it cost me 14.98 to have those made. So I would sell them at the same price. Now I don't know the price could have gone up because I did buy those a few years back. So, but I would sell them at cost if anybody's interested. But like I said, I don't get any money off these links. There's no affiliate links here. I'm not making any money. I just wanted to let everybody know where I buy my beer so you could buy it too. Oh, and I almost forgot the Amazing Clubs Beer of the Month Club. Amazing clubs. I'll put all the links in the description box. Knock yourself out. Hey, thanks for watching, okay? And Dr. Dave says cheers to that.